All right, folks, get my microphone over here. Man, oh man, that was the calmest victory we've had in a while. That was really nice. We got ahead. Our pitching was excellent through the entire game. Couldn't have been better. I just couldn't be more pleased right now. Jeez. Agreed, Scott. Yes, very nice. All right, let's see. Yes, how about them Vols? I've got to agree. Let's see. Gosh, there's already quite a few of y'all in here. Y'all are waiting. Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, they're getting it done. Yeah, they are. Jeez. 2-0. All right, I got to do a little something fun here. Let's just do. That never gets old. Never gets old. Wait a minute.
Roadhouse.
Holy shnikes. So let's see. 6-1. What do you want? What do you want? That's just as pretty as it can be. Jeez. I'm a little disappointed. I would have thought we'd had a little more excitement. But our pitching was so good tonight. And Beam, beautiful. 5 innings. Didn't allow anything to happen. Would they have 1 hit through 5 innings or something? I mean, it's just excellent. And their pitcher was doing fine, and then all of a sudden, boom, tears for fears. Put a little 3-run homer on him. Howard Shea Sprague, gave up a little 3-run dinger and then another one, and then it was like, okay, we got to pull this dude. And we almost got in trouble there for a minute, and then we got out of it with a really nice pick play. Very nice. Let's do a little Omaha.
Double our investment in Omaha.
Omaha!
Omaha! Omaha! Omaha! Omaha!
Or you could.
That never gets old either. It just doesn't. Let's see what everybody's saying in here. Let's see. There's Slim. Let's see what Slim's up to. Let's see here. Where'd you go, Slim? There you are. Go Big Orange. Stingray. Where's Deborah? Well, all we do is win. I got to agree with you there, Deb. All we do is win. God. Yeah, Roadhouse. Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
It never gets old, man. It never gets old. Oh, man. Yeah. Christian, he only went 1 for 4. He had a bad night. That's a bad night for him. They were pitching around him. I told you they would. But I thought they would walk him a little more. But that's okay. We're so deep when it comes to hitting, and I'll show you that here in just a second. But yeah, it's excellent. Oh man, this is. What do you want? Are you not entertained? Yeah, we did it. We got 1 game to go to get into the finals. Just a perfect start. See, that's the thing about coming back and winning that game the other night. It just, momentum is so huge in sports. We lose that game, we go in the loser's bracket, and who knows what happens there. Instead, we come and we play North Carolina and we whoop up on them real nice, 6-1. And then we just wait. We've got to wait to see who we play Wednesday, which will either be North Carolina or FSU? No, he will not run out of cigars. I'm confident of that. That won't happen. Yeah, I got to agree with you there, Dr. T. They are making it great again. Gosh. So nice. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. It could be FSU. It could be who's left? North Carolina and FSU. Oh, don't worry. And by the way, if you've not seen the Florida State saltiness, I know a lot of you didn't watch the pre-show because I always get a lot more views in the post-game as I do the pre-show. Don't worry. I'm going to show you the FSU saltiness from the other day. If you have not seen it, it's good. It's real good. I'll put that towards the end of this video. It'll be worth the wait. It's only a few minutes, but man, it's extra salty. Yeah, I know. Oh, heck. You got to play somebody good. Look, you can't avoid good teams. When you get in the College World Series, you got to, just like they can't avoid us. There's plenty of teams over on the other side that are like, man, I'm glad Tennessee's on the other side. So it is what it is. Yeah. Bring on the FSU salt. Oh, I will. Don't worry. Yeah, the defense was really, God, how about that center field play? Jeez. That was dangerous. I mean, he hit that thing hard. I mean, he hit that thing like a running back. Jeez. Let's see. Carolina versus FSU on Tuesday. Vols play the winner, so we'll either play one or the other. Virginia must be gone. Oh, there's Chili Willie. FSU tears. Have you seen that yet, Chilmont? Let's see. Let's go, Vols. Yeah, no kidding. Chilmont, you want to come on? If you do, holler at me. Let's see. Our starting pitching. Yeah, it did. I'll tell you what. Drew Beam was excellent. He was excellent, Smithers. Very excellent. Let's see. Yeah, I agree. That was a huge play. That really did. That was the very first play as far as an out. And that got everybody fired up on our side. And then they had a great play against Christian Moore. Man, that was an awesome play at shortstop. Woo. Let's see. All right, we'll get Chilmont in here. I'll send it to the Chillmeister here. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I got to agree with that. Let's see. Andy Kurt. Got to give Beam. Yeah, Beam. He was excellent. Look, what do you want from Drew Beam? 5 scoreless innings. And then he finally gave up one total earned run, and that was it. And honestly, you really don't want – here's the thing about that I'm figuring out about pitching, and I understand now why Tony V is going to middle relief pitchers so quickly. You don't want batters to see your pitcher 2 or 3 times, because once they start timing up what they're doing, their fastball, their breaking ball, their changeup, they'll start timing it. So you really don't want that. You want their guys to be fresh to whatever they're throwing to them. That way they can't start, okay, I'm getting the feel of this guy. So I think that's why Tony is pretty quick to pull the plug on dudes. Let's see here. I got Chilmont. Let's see here. You ready, Chili Willie? I got you.
I'm here.
All right. You up
Can you hear me?
You up in Kentucky or Indiana?
No, I'm up in Kentucky. Had a wonderful Father's Day, and what a great cap to it winning this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Beam was excellent in that first 5 innings. That was just so.
And Beam's here.
I knew Bambi'd be there. But
what about? I mean,
really nice.
How great do we brother-in-law it? Our best hitters didn't really do a lot tonight, so the bottom of our roster had 6 RBIs.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We're very deep.
We are really good. Deep. You know, our worst, the worst batters in our lineup would be middle starters for just about everybody else.
Yeah, they were strong. They were very, very strong.
And defense was great. Pitching was really good tonight. It was just a great win, a dominating win.
Yeah. Hey, have you seen the Florida State saltiness?
I have not.
Oh, you hadn't seen it?
No, I've been up here.
I might play it. It's only a few minutes, but it'll be fun. If you've not seen it, and of course I showed it in the pre-show, but I always know a pre-show I get like a third of the views, because once you've done that, it's not like people can watch it later. But,
yeah.
I might
They're still complaining about the check swing, aren't they?
The check swing and the strike that wasn't called, I guess. It's like crap, that's baseball. Baseball is not getting the call that you want when it comes to a strike or a ball. That's just normal.
Yeah, that's part of it.
So
I mean,
anyway, all right, I'm gonna play it for everybody because I know a bunch of y'all haven't seen it, and it'll be funny. You'll like it.
Ben said, I mean, we hit the ball better than them all night consistently. FSU is getting better contact on the bat, but give credit where credit's due. Christian Moore, that kid,
I won't.
Holy shit, that kid is a freak. First 4 at bats, he hits for the cycle, and I'm like, just stop pitching to him. I wouldn't have pitched to him in the 9th inning. I don't know why they didn't just go ahead and put him on the bag. It ends up costing you, but their top 3 hitters, there's only so much you can do. Their top 4 hitters, they're going to be tough. We really needed to be able, we had 6 through 9. We needed to get out of there at 6 through 9. And, he did it. He threw a ball right. It was such a pretty pitch. Like I'm sitting there and I'm like, holy shit, we did it. And then I see Jen's hands go up because we were in the studio watching, the end of it there. And I'm like, what's the matter? We just won. But, I guess I was on a little delay, but.
Well, one, ESPN was never going to let Florida State win, and neither was the NCAA. So that was never going to happen. It was never going to happen easily. Screw Tennessee. No, I'm not going to give them flowers. You got 2 runs off of errors. That's the only reason you got the first 2 runs. You suck.
You really suck. This sucks more than anything.
They got 4 runs off of our errors.
You should have lost to Evansville. Everybody knows it. And now you're being floated on in with all the bullshit umps. Excuse me. I'm sorry. No, I'm over it. I'm good.
Yeah, somebody needs to go screenshot that because it's just so damning. How many situations can you be in? How many, different ways can FSU get screwed over? It just seems to always be us that gets the short end of the stick. And it's like, sure, after that, you go on to, you still could have took it to extra innings, but it's just like over and over again. Both teams were super sloppy. So it's not like, both teams were making errors. Both teams were kicking the ball around.
Only one team almost lost to Evansville, and only one team coasted their way through their first round. Tennessee's going to win the next game tomorrow, guys. I hate to break this to you. They will. And this is going to suck. And it's because of the umps, and it's because of the NCAA, and it's because of the way they run the game. And it's because Florida State's not allowed to win anything anymore, apparently. If you don't like your situation, you're just supposed to take the small amounts of change and dimes and nickels they give you and take it with a smile. And be fine with it.
Oh.
I hear you. But as far as the game, it sucks. That's the way it ended. Yeah, it does feel like that, like you've just been robbed. But man, it's just a tough way to go down. Going to be fun to see, like I said, when they get the replay and really slow that down, see how bad of a call that is, see what they say about the refs. But nothing you can do now.
They won't say anything. They only say anything unless it was like Georgia or if Alabama was harmed, But if little old Florida State, who makes money and brings in eyeballs, they don't care. Maybe if little old Washington was harmed, people would care. Nobody cares. They won't care. Won't matter.
Where do you want to go with it next? What point do you think we should talk about the game?
I can't wait for Tennessee to lose in football next year because that's what they do every year. And they won't win this either. So screw them. Who cares?
Bless her heart.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
That's
I knew you'd like that, Chilmont.
Well, I would never, put forth a conspiracy against us with the SEC and the NCAA. Never.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like they're out to get us in football, because they are. But, they don't care so much baseball, so it's actually fair.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. They've had a lot of crap happen to them. I think that it really wasn't about us. I think it was more about the NCAA, the SEC, the ESPN not getting in the playoff. I think that's more of what it was. It's just this.
Oh, yeah.
This was just salt on the wound was not getting in the playoff, which actually I kind of agree with. I can see
yeah, I
them being
totally
mad
agree
about
with that.
But anyway, no,
Yeah, they'll never.
That Purdue game was ridiculous.
Yeah, they'll never let that go. Not being in the playoff.
Yeah,
but you're right. They should have been in.
Well, 13-0. I mean, what do you do?
Yeah, I mean, for crying out loud. I mean, they're obviously in a weak conference, but still, they won all the games they had to win, so they should have done it. But yeah, I can see how they could feel kind of like there's conspiracy, but it's really not against FSU. It's against Tennessee.
Yeah,
we're just having a reprieve from it right now.
Well, here's what I can tell you. She was not over it. She kept saying, I'm over it. No, she was not over it. I promise you that.
She was 180 from being over it. She was totally on it.
Well, I gotta thank one of my subscribers. I can't remember which one. I usually don't put up the name because I don't know if people will be highlighted. That actually alerted me to that, which is always helpful. One of the ways that I find these videos is because of all these folks out here that are like, oh, I'll bet Sports Talk Jay would really like to see this.
Yeah.
And as soon as I watched it, I went, wow.
I know that's almost as good as the Kentucky rant.
No, well, there will never be anything better than Nick Roush.
Yeah, that was the best.
That's the greatest rant in the history of rants.
That is. That was.
It was almost like he rehearsed it or something. I mean, it's like, I think he's done that at home in the garage because he's so mad about Kentucky getting beat by UT when it comes to football that he's just
especially
like
basketball
multiple times. Because I mean, he was spot either that or he's just great in front of a camera.
Yeah, football, beating him in football makes him mad. Beating him in basketball kills him.
Yeah, they're not used to that. But his thing was not beating us in football though.
Yeah.
Song. And I got to admit, I'd never thought about that song, but that good old rock top, that woo!
Oh yeah.
That probably annoys the crap out of people.
Well, it's like the rooster crow at South Carolina.
Oh yeah, that does suck.
Oh man, I wanted to.
Yeah, that rooster crow sucks.
If I could have gone in the press box, I would have punched the guy who played that thing 800 times. Yeah, 800 times. I said, I want to strangle that dang rooster so bad.
Yeah, that rooster crow sucks. I don't like it.
But dude, I got to go. I think I'm about out of juice here. But
no worries.
A great win, and another great win. Are we kind of automatically in the Final Four teams now?
No. We got to win another game to get into the finals. We're either going to play FSU or North Carolina, and we
lost Virginia,
so they've got to beat us twice, I believe.
Okay,
how that works. Otherwise, we get in the finals, and then we'll be squaring off against Kentucky or one of those other teams.
Okay,
I wouldn't be surprised. It might be Kentucky.
It might very well be. That'd be a hell of a series too.
We need one more win. Got to get one more win.
Okay. Boy, man, us Kentucky would be a heck of a World Series final, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah. It might very well be.
That would be awesome.
Thanks for popping in. All right, folks, I'm going to pull up. Let's see. Let me get rid of that. And let's pull up our stats. Take a quick look at that and see where we're at. I do like that number 6-1. Now, Moore, like I said, he was only 1 for 4, and that was actually an excuse me hit. He got robbed out of one early, though. Burke didn't do much, 1 for 4. But look at these guys down here at the bottom. Tears for Fears had 4 RBIs and a home run. Curley had an RBI. Chapman had a home run. And that's all we needed. It's not like we had to do a bunch of crazy stuff, but it was the bottom of the lineup, which is the great thing about being such a deep team. Beam went 5 innings. He gave up 4 hits, 1 earned run, 7 strikeouts, and 1 home run. Cannell was great. Cannell just came in there and just wiped him out. And then Snead had a real nice run too. He had a couple of bases on balls that was annoying, but that was it. Other than that, I mean, it was just freak. 1 earned run in college baseball is fantastic. I mean, you can't ask for more than that. If you give up 1 earned run, I mean, crap, you're just not going to do any better than that. Let's take a look at them for a second here. Their Honeycutt guy, he had a home run. That was the one. That was the only score. And then their pitching, Howard Sprague. Let's see, he had 4 earned runs against him. He was pitching well until we figured him out at the end. Again, you don't want to let guys see you 2 and 3 times in baseball. It's just the way it is. They'll figure you out. And then let's see, we had a couple of, I guess, must have been unearned runs that we saw there towards the end, which were just insurance policies, which was nice. So anyway, just a great game. I couldn't be more pleased. And let me throw a few more little things in here that are fun. Let's see. Let's enjoy one more birdie. That never gets old, especially after you win. Let's do one.
Double our investment in Omaha.
Omaha!
Omaha! Omaha! Omaha!
Or you could
And then,
Roadhouse.
all right, folks, I'm going to head on out. We've been on here for about 20 minutes. I wanted to show you the FSU thing just for some fun. Anyway, great win. Got another game Wednesday. I'm sure I'll do a pre-show for that, and I'll do a show between now and then anyway. But fantastic. I couldn't be more pleased. And go Vols, man. And once again, this right here is everything's working out every time I wear this, so I won't be stopping. And we'll see you next time on Sports Talk J. Y'all have a great night.